Hey guys, it's Maymay and I'm back and I'm putting this memo board together. Now none of this is glued down. I just wanted to test it out and see how it was going to work, and I thought I'd go ahead and glue the burlap down. And this was my plan. I want this to kind of look, I want it to have like a clothesline feel. You see what I mean? It's almost like a car lot pennant, but I wanted to feel kind of clothesliney. So I laid everything out, and I went ahead and laid it out with the flowers to make sure this is going to work. But I want to put this stuff down while you're watching. And I'm going to use these letters I got from Springs Creative, and these are the sticky backed ones. And if you hear noise, it's because my family are doing the dishes. It's after dinner, and they have let me come to my craft room, and they are doing the dishes. Which, I should say, I didn't even make dinner. They made dinner, so it was very nice. So I'm going to use the sticky back, and I'm going to adhere this down. Now, I'm purposely putting this a little off from the side over here because that is where my flowers, some of my flowers are going to go. Don't you love these letters? Love them. I'm going to see how well they stick. So I thought I would stick these first. They're really sticky, but if they start to lift up or anything, I can put some hot glue down or put some E6000 down. And I'm going to embellish them a little more as we get going. Now, I did notice this. You get an M and a W. So, I turned one. I think they're both pretty much the same. I should really look at that and let you know. I will let you know. But for now, I think they're pretty much the same. You just turn one way and one the other. So, that's how we're doing it. Now, if you need something to help you get these really straight, you can always just use a ruler and just lay it or make a mark or whatever you feel like you need to do. I can't believe I got these in such a timely manner. I'm so glad these came now when I needed them for this board. Do you hear that big bang? My kitchen is almost directly above us. We got to go this way because of the way it's cut, way it's shaped. Memos. So cute. You guys were so sweet on my first part. You just really enjoyed me just kind of going to town. I appreciate all of your comments. And they mean so much to me. I love seeing what you guys have to say. Okay, so it says memos. I don't like the way that S is. That S is a little low. I don't know, that peeled up awful easy. I may have to add some adhesive to that. And it could be because I'm sticking it to this matte finish acrylic paint. So we may have to put some adhesive, but we'll see. Okay, these are my little black clothespins that I have, and I want these to be what she can stick memos on. So I'm going to do one on every other one to give room. But I'm going to pick them up for now because I got to glue down all these banners. So I'm just going to put them on every other one. So I'm going to start with this banner to glue it down first. And the reason is, or this pennant, it really lines it with the edge really well. And I'm just using some hot glue. And so that's going to be kind of a starting point over here. Is this edge. And then each one from here on out, I'm just going to line up next to it. So you see what I'm doing, right? So instead of making you watch me hot glue all of these down, I'm just going to cut away, hot glue all of these down like this and these down like this, and we'll come right back. Okay, so everything's glued down. You see my mess? I'm sorry about all the mess, but you got to have somewhere to work, right? So everything's glued down, and, or at least all of this stuff is. So now the fun part. Oh, I played with this earlier, and I think it's so pretty. And we'll move this a little bit, or Emma, I'll leave it like this. Watch what I'm going to do. I'm going to take my leaves first and place them where I want them. Because I want them to accent my flowers. And I'm going to put 3 down. And one of them is going to hang off the edge. There's the other one I wanted. Like that. Okay. And then, before I glue it down, I'm just going to test. I'm going to put a flower here. And then a flower here. And I like them in 3s. And then one here. Isn't that pretty? I love it. I'm going to glue this down. I just love it. I played with this earlier and I just think it is so cool on here. I love felt flowers. What is up with that in me right now? And I'm just hot gluing. Love it. Let's do this guy. Then this guy. I can hear little feet upstairs. It's so funny. Okay. Now I'll put this white one kind of up. I don't know. I may bring this one down some to kind of land it. See how much I'm using? I want to be sure it sticks. So I'm not being shy with my hot glue. I have a frog in my throat tonight. My hot glue stick just shot out of my gun up onto the floor. That was funny. Okay, we're back in business. I just love those flowers so much, so much. Now the other set is going to go in this area. I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to lay my leaves out. Something like that. Something like that. And I'm going to put a teal rose. I like the blue, but not with that, I don't think. Let's do a small white. And then, I don't think I like all that blue. I'm going to change this one to a different color. I think I'm going to change it to this big yellow one. Yep, I like that better. And I think I need a leaf underneath on this side. So, I'm going to pick these up. And I'm just going to put a small leaf. Because you know I did all different sizes. I've had some people tell me about the hot glue trick to get the strings gone with your heat gun. And I think that's really good in some instances. In this case, I'm not going to do that. And the reason is because I'm holding so much down with hot glue. And my heat gun is not a normal heat gun. I have one of the industrial strength ones because it was given to me by a contractor. And so mine, I'm afraid, would melt some stuff. But it is a good idea. Like, if you got these little strings, I'm going to come back and clean them up later. But, if you have one of those, by all means, feel free to spray it to heat the strings. Okay, then we're going to do a spray here in this bottom corner. Do you like the flowers like this? I think this looks, it makes it look so soft and sweet. And I'm going to need another big leaf. I've covered them all up. I'm going to lay them something like this. I'm using the heck out of some glue, I'll tell you that. But I bought this little gun at the Dollar Tree, and I bought some Dollar Tree hot glue, and it goes quick. I enjoy this little gun better than my big gun, though. Now then, let's do flowers again. I have a pink one, I have a teal one. I'm going to use this big blue, the teal, and the pink together. Yep. I'm thinking that's it. I like it. Hey, I also saw in the comments where somebody called these lollipop flowers. I had no idea that's what they were called, but that's what somebody said. I like your lollipop flowers, so thank you for telling me what they're called. I can see it because they remind me of lollipops. Okay, so we're glued down. We've got our flowers on, and now it is time for a few more things. Number one, I want to run, if you remember in Edna's email, she said she liked pearls. I don't know if you guys remember, I got this from Saw Crafters when I was guest designing for her. This is that pearl on the wrap like this. And I'm going to use this to be the strand that holds the banner. I think the pearls will be really pretty. So I'm just going to take my glue gun and I'm going to take my time and just glue these pearls right across the top. And this will probably take a minute, but it's worth it because this is something that you can use forever, right? So I'm going to hot glue these in place all the way across these little banner pieces. So I'm going to cut away to do that, but I'm literally just going to lay it down up here and then lay it down up here, and we'll have our pearl done. One thing I am going to say is I'm just going to do a little bit at a time so I can place them right where I want them. I'm not going to try to run hot glue all the way down at one time. Okay, so I'm back and I have the pearls down. I'm going to lift this up a little bit so you can get a good shot of that. See those beautiful pearls running? Okay. Now the other thing I'm going to do, and I'm going to bring this forward a little bit, I think it'd be pretty to add some pearls to the letters just in different places. So what I'm going to do is just take some strips of the pearl and, like right here, just add a little bit here and here, like so. So I'm just going to cut that away where I need it. And then I'm going to glue that down, just using my hot glue again, and really lightly. Try not to put too much glue. Okay. I just think, I mean, you might not can see it really good from far away, but it just kind of dresses it up. I'm not going to do it to every one. I mean, I'm not going to do it to every single leg of the letter. My glue keeps falling out. I'm just going to do it as an accent. Just to jazz them up a bit. You can still read them, no problem, and it's just a little bling there. Okay, now then, let's put our little clothespins down. So these little guys. And I'm going to lay them out one more time to make sure that I know where they're going. And make sure I have enough. There's a spot here that I don't think will be useful, so I'm not going to put one there because you won't be able to hang anything. I'm just going to put them like this. And I'm just going to run hot glue down one edge, one of the flat edges, like so, and then stand it up in the center of that pennant shape. And then when she gets ready, she can just push down on that and clip her little memo in there. Because I'm putting this on burlap, I think it's going to be fine. You might want to use E6000 if you're putting it straight to the canvas. I think that burlap's going to be a good tooth for this hot glue. Those are done. Now I have a couple more things I want to do. And one of them is, I have some of these pins from Close to My Heart, and they're foundry clips. And I thought this might be really cute to put some of these were in these flower areas so that she could even put some photos on them. Like if I had one sticking off to the side, she could just slide a photo in that slot. So I'm going to hot glue it into that section there. I think this would be really cute to stick a picture in, or a memo, or maybe your family name. Anything could go in there. And I'm going to put those in several places, so she'll have a place like over there and over here, so she'll have little places to add things. Stick one in here, and then she'll be able to just add little things. I think it will be cute. Just putting glue on the tip, sticking it where I need it. I like those. Okay, so I was going to try a pocket, but I don't like the way it looked. I was working something out and it didn't turn out well. But I do have these, which I bought at Christmas time for really, really cheap from Hobby Lobby. And they're just white strands of pearls. And I think that these would be really pretty if I glued them down to the edge just for some more pearls, because I can't get enough pearls. So I'm going to take some of these off. And I'm going to have to be careful because I'm going to want to cut these away, and at some point I'm going to have a pearl kind of trying to get away from me. So I'm just going to start, I'm going to lift this leaf up, and I'm going to run it right along the edge and glue it in place. I think this will be a nice piece, especially for the bottom. This is just going to add some more pearls because I love them. You could glue this right to the edge of the canvas all the way around, but I'm going to do it this way so you can see it when you're looking straight at it. I wasn't sure if I would be able to, but it looks like I'm going to be able to make a turn and take it up. So I'm going to continue doing it because I just think they're beautiful. It's a perfect way to frame it out. Okay, last stretch right here. And I'm just going to tuck it up under. Actually, I'm using the pearls to push the flowers back and putting the glue in place. And then I'm just sitting the pearls down into the glue. Now I'm nervous because this is where I got to cut them loose. But I think it'll be okay because I've got everything in here good and I can just tie them a knot. Okay, so I found a few little things and I just kind of laid them on before we adhere them down. Do you see these little felt flowers and little felt birds? I got these at Michael's a long time ago and I think they'll be cute. So I'm just going to put that there for now. And also, I think I'm going to use some of these. I love these. And this is a great place to use these little ones. I'm going to see how they look. And I really think I may just use these little tiny ones. Just kind of here and here with something in little sequins or something. Isn't that cute like that? What if I bring it out like this and almost have like a little... Oh, I think that's cute, but it may be a little much right there because I like the simplicity. What if we put this in here and glued it there and then glued... Oh, that I like. Now we're getting somewhere. So if we did one up here with a little yellow flower in it, and then I think this one's a little big for here. Let's get some more small ones. I just realized all the burlap I've used on here is from Springs Creative now. I was going to use some of my regular burlap, but this is working just fine. Okay, so I'm going to put this one here with this little guy, with the little green flower. And then I'm going to put these little birds just kind of perched here and here. And I think I'm calling that quits. I think I can do too much. I'm not sure, but I think that I can. So let's adhere these down. I'm going to start with the birds because they're easiest. Just adhere you there. And you there. I got these at Michael's back when I was doing a little class. So it's been a while. I did a file folder mini album class for some people at church. And I have used literally every single one of these little felt pieces. I can't believe how far they went. Put that in the middle. I hope you guys have enjoyed this. This has been a lot of fun, and I hope Miss Edna loves it when she gets it. I hope this is up her alley, as they say. I'm going to trim some of this. I've frayed some burlap or something on that one. Okay, I'm going to take the sticky off, but I'm also going to put some hot glue because this is not going to be on a flat spot. I'm going to have it kind of lifted. This is the green one. I'm putting some hot glue here, and it's going to go like so. That's cute. Then I'm going to put this one here. And I think now I like it lifted, so maybe I'm not going to take that adhesive off. I don't think I have to. Why is this thing sticking to my glue gun? Put this in here. This in. There I go again. Let's put this in over, what would my grandmother say? Over yonder. This one over yonder. This one here. This one there. Okay, guys, this is it. I'm calling it quits because I could keep going, but I don't need to. I think this is good. What do you think? We got pearls, we got pink and blue and yellow and memos and everything, and I think it's super cute. And now let's stick something in here and see what it'll look like. I have this card from a card party that fits in an A2 size envelope to kind of show you the size. So if she gets a card, she can just stick it on there and let it hang, and it'll be so cute. I love it. I just love it. Okay, guys, I hope you enjoyed it. I think you'll see it better in pictures, but let me know what you think about this. And if you want me, I really think I like it for myself. So if I make one for myself, if you want to see it, let me know. Thanks so much for watching. And next, we will start on the wreath. That was I think it's going to be a burlap piece for the front door, or the winner that won the front door prize. And yeah, so we'll get started on that next. Thanks for watching so much, guys. I will talk to you on Monday. Bye-bye.